Welcome back. We are running it back today with my first ever guest on this podcast. The media man, Casey Eakins, joins me in the studio. Okay, he tells us about how he helped build St. Thomas's new athletic stadium with his own two hands. And while that might be a bit of an exaggeration, he did have a very large part in getting the tech in the place up and running. He also spends his summers running graphics for the Minnesota Twins, and he is sure to be running a major stadium one day, so just watch out. We spend a large part of this episode covering media, our expertise, our favorite. All right, we talk about what we've been consuming, mainly Stranger Things Season 5. We give a full rundown. This was filmed a few weeks ago. Stranger Things, we do love you. We do. But we laugh our asses off about our favorite plot holes, the cheesy dialogue. We had a good time covering Stranger Things and much more. So please enjoy Season 3, Episode 13 of A Whole Nother Story podcast.
Sophie.
He's back. Episode 1 of Whole Nother Story podcast. Right here. The media man.
I started it all.
He did. He taught me how to use the equipment. He gets me into the room because he had fancy access.
Yeah, because that was senior year, right?
Yeah. I had access during the class, but after that.
After the class.
I certainly used it once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you're back here.
Glad to be back.
On video. He also helped me do with this setup.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, the lights, this arm we just figured out. Yeah. I've been making my guest hold their mic because...
I had it. No, she took it away.
I took it away.
I kept playing with it in my lap, and I was like, I'm going to play with this all episode.
Yeah. Well, and I never had a good solution because I didn't think it was going to fit on that ledge, but we made it.
Yes, fingers crossed it doesn't fall.
Yeah.
If not, jump cut.
Honestly, it falling might be less distracting than playing with it the whole episode. But, oh my God, welcome back. I need to know what you've been up to in almost probably 2 years.
2 years to, was it like April we probably recorded it? Maybe May?
Yeah, maybe even earlier.
Yeah. Well, graduated college along with you and a bunch of other people you've had on this podcast.
We did.
Started a full-time job at University of St. Thomas doing media-related stuff. I work for the IT department technically, helping out with productions and stuff, but I do a lot of work with athletics. If you know anything about athletics at St. Thomas, we just built a brand new $180 million arena down the street that hosts now our hockey on campus and a better venue for our basketball teams.
Mm-hmm. That thing's fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I have not been in it yet.
What?
I know, because I'm waiting for my tour, my VIP tour from Casey.
Yes, for me.
Obviously. No, the stadium that you built with your own two hands.
Yes, I put all the screws in, some of the nuts and bolts, maybe some welding. I think they did that there. I would assume they welded the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope they welded.
No, it's just all wood and nails.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Do they even build fully wooden structures anymore?
No, I bet not. Who's the big bad wolf?
Right.
Because he would blow it down or burn it down.
Right.
No.
Because the big beautiful bill made the lumber expensive.
Yes.
Yes. I assume.
I would assume, yes.
Can't buy a single thing of lumber.
No.
My pockets would be empty.
All gone.
They already are.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine. We are doing the work, and I'm so excited to come see the stadium, first of all. I am waiting for the VIP tour, quite literally. But coming to a basketball game, we got a suite booked, the GHR Fellows. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yes, the NDSU game. Should be a good game. NDSU's top of the conference right now next to us, so they're a good team. So that'll be a really good game.
Wonderful. That's not till February, though.
Yeah. Late in the season, so when stakes get high, get into playoffs and seeding and all that, should be very exciting.
People get sassy and a little lazy because they're tired, you know.
And by then, classes are a few weeks in, so their brains are like fried or whatever, man.
Yeah. Disgusting. Okay, but yeah, actually tell me what you did in that stadium, because I know it has to do both with the engineering, and now you're running production at St.
Yeah.
Thomas.
So I got to start entering the stadium during like normal work hours, kind of mid-September. We were supposed to get occupancy early September. Things ran behind schedule a little bit, yada, yada. So mid-September we got in. I got to help install and actually set up a ton of the production gear, like the switchers and the router and a lot of the audio equipment and stuff like that. And then we got training from the people who actually designed the gear and integrated it, which was really helpful to kind of tell us like, oh, you have this kind of switcher now. Here's how you would use it in a space like this.
Mhm.
So I spent almost all of October leading up to the October 24th opening game for hockey in that building, 50 hours a week almost, just to get ready for it. But it was an exciting 50 hours every week. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like doing stuff I love to do,
Yes.
playing with brand new equipment in a room designed for that equipment rather than in our other buildings where it's like
in a closet.
in a closet, in a room that was like supposed to be storage. And then we somehow happened to hang 5 TVs and could put 8 students in there to run a Division I
Oh.
level broadcast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That bitch got hot
Mm-hmm.
and smelly.
So yeah, the smell we've dealt with better now because you can leave the door open, but it still gets hot. And we had like 10 or 12 students in there. Some were volleyball games, like for shadow training and all that. Because like leading up, like when you got a show like that in LPA now, Lean Penny Anderson Arena. I don't think we've said the name yet.
Right.
But a show like that takes now 20 students rather than a show in our other building, ARC or anything else, is like 8 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like doubling the amount of students we have on a broadcast, teaching them way, way more about a high level production rather than just like we've got 3 cameras and a score bug. That's good. That's it. We've got 15 cameras, 8 channels of replay.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
No
15
way.
cameras. It's a lot. It's very fun.
That's so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was there very late. You were there from the beginning.
Yes.
The D3 to D1 transition
Mhm.
when it was how many people on tap? Tommy Athletic Productions.
I technically didn't join TAP until my junior year.
Okay.
But I was involved in like the sports and stuff a little bit. But I
Mhm.
think the COVID year was like 8 to 10 students
Yeah.
and then kind of hovered around there. And then my fall of my junior year is my first year technically on it. And that's when it like really started to grow of like 15, 20. There's a lot of like word of mouth too of like me telling my friends like, hey, come join this because this is way more fun than any other job on campus.
And it was.
Mhm.
And it was. Literally, my first shift was May, like right before our junior year ended, because I walked in the door. They're like, yeah, we'll take you, but everything's done, but you can do this one thing.
Yeah.
And it was running a softball game on my own
Yes.
on the mezzanine.
Mhm.
So I'm like, she's like, click here to change the bases, click here to change the scores,
Yep.
click here to change the outs. Good luck.
Yep. And then you're all alone for like 3 hours.
And I was like, okay. and she had it because there was a baseball game going at the same
Yep.
time. So Mari,
Mhm.
our boss, who I'm talking about, she was watching it maybe on one TV while they were running a whole nother show.
Yep.
And I'm just out here like, I think this is right.
Yeah. And you only have one camera for your perspective because since we can only do one game at a time in the old setup, it's like, yeah, game cam on one, the other game gets a full broadcast.
Yeah.
And now this spring will be the first time that baseball and softball get their true own broadcast because now we've got 2 control rooms in the new arena. We can do a show on South Campus and still do our show on North Campus.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. How many cameras did you buy?
For the new arena,
Uh-huh.
we have 4 Sony 3100s, which are very expensive cameras. One with a very, very expensive zoom lens, and the other 3 have just normal lenses. So if those 4 Sonys, 6 Panasonic PTZs scattered around the arena. The best one is probably the one on the center of the scoreboard,
Yeah.
the center hung. You get that nice like rotating shot for the puck drop, the tip off, all those kind of
Right.
fun stuff.
Those are like the robot cams.
Yes, robot cams, pan tilt zooms. It's like a giant controller like you would fly an airplane with. You can move it around.
Yes.
So we got those, and then we got a ton of like POV mini cameras that we stick like in the penalty boxes to look at players who've been penalized for hockey or for
Naughty.
basketball. We just changed them to slam cams. So looking through the glass as players dunk them and all that kind of stuff. And
No
it
way.
It looks really good.
Wow. And I clearly haven't watched any broadcasts either. Don't tell Mari and Mike. Don't tell our bosses. But also, I'm not going to pay for that.
$10 a month or $80 a year, yeah. But you can watch them on Fox 9 Plus, certain games over the air on TV.
Yes. And I will do that.
Our next one is September. No, not September. What the hell? January 22nd, men's basketball against South Dakota State.
David's birthday.
David's birthday.
He'll want to watch that.
He'll want to watch it for his big birthday bash.
Yeah.
We could get him a suite for this game for David's big birthday bash at Lee and Penny Anderson Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's exactly what he's going to want.
Yep. We'll gift it to him.
Perfect. The transition from what we were talking about, 8 students total, to us joining and it became 20, 25.
Yep.
And you were basically running the show full time
Mm-hmm.
because the engineer left.
Yes.
Right?
So my junior year, a full-time person was hired in the spring, left in October in the middle of football season. Me as a student stepped in and filled his role because I knew so much about the systems and the gear and stuff and just about production that I was like, yeah, this is kind of fun. So then I was still working my student job technically at the studio, just my priorities and like things I was doing changed a ton. Instead of doing more studio shows, I was like, okay, now I got to help with athletics, get things prepped for athletics. And then after I started that as a student is when Mari was hired in February. And then that's when my other coworker, Brandon, got his like kind of title change to be the athletics guy. I was still helping as a student a ton and then doing the same thing into my senior year. And then that's kind of where I got to my role now of prove myself, prove my worth. And they're like, we need you to stay. We want you to stay because you're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally need you because you built the stadium with your own 2 hands.
Yes, exactly.
That's where I'm getting that reference from, is like Casey's underplaying it. He built the stadium. He is the reason St. Thomas Athletics operate D1 shows and they look really good.
I appreciate
Mario and
that.
Mike, of course, too, and the rest of the team, Brandon.
Yes.
But like,
I got a little kickstart in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we talked about this in the first episode, but like, where do you want to take your production and your engineering?
So that's actually a really good question that I've been thinking about recently of what my time at St. Thomas has to end at some point. Either something happens to me, something happens to my job specifically, or I find a new opportunity. When I first was hired, I kind of said like, minimum I will be here is 5 years. I for sure want to get the arena under my belt. Being 23, 24, having that on my resume of I helped start and build this arena with my 2 bare hands and no tools or anything.
Ask me any question about this arena.
Having that on my resume is unbelievable. And just the opportunity to work on something like that is really, really cool. I do have part-time work at the Twins over the summer doing in-house production and video stuff there, which I love and really, really enjoy. It's very unfortunate, unlucky, the timing where they had a engineer who had been there at Target Field for a very long time who retired at the beginning of last season. So the beginning of the 2025 MLB season, he retired. They brought in a guy. The guy was there super young, maybe a year or 2 older than me. He left in like August because he wanted to go work for the Baltimore Orioles because he had family out there, which is like cool, whatever, I guess. So then my boss at Twins kind of approached me and said like, hey, would you apply for this job? And I'm like, the arena's not up yet, and I want to have that on my resume.
Yeah.
So I literally told him like, if this was 2 years from now, I would 100% said yes.
Yes.
Like I would 100% applied, 100% done something like that. Just the timing of everything was just like, yeah, just really unlucky, unfortunate. Eventually, what I want to do is kind of like what I do now with LPA is help run a pro facility, being the engineering guy behind it, where I know every JVT box around the arena, where all the cameras are, where all the audio connects are, doing fun things like concerts as well as sporting events and things like that. I know I've set the line for myself of I don't want to work NFL. Stadiums are too big. Only 8 games a year. Lame. Basketball I could do. I don't care as much about basketball, but I could get into it. Hockey I would love to do. Yeah. Like running X Energy Center, Grand Casino Arena, whatever.
Wow.
And then baseball I think is really fun because it's the summer and because it's a little more outdoors compared to other sports. I think that would be a really cool opportunity, especially with some stadium like concert stuff they've done there. Is they have unique shows, but they don't have shows that often. So it's not like I'm doing a music show like every weekend like Target Center does or EXL or Grand Casino, whatever does again. And then soccer, if I did soccer, it wouldn't be Minnesota United. I'm too much of a fan of the team. Yeah. Or if I work for the team.
You can't make it work and play.
Yes. I can't do that. Where the Twins, I'm just like, dash to Twins.
It's
They
the
already
Twins.
suck.
They got
I can't-
100 some games
They got,
here.
yeah, 162
Oh, God.
games in the season, 81 at home. Yeah. So that's where the part-time work gets fun too, because then it's just like, oh, I can just work like a whole series weekend or a whole week, and
Yeah.
it's good. And it's off season for college athletics, so it works out perfectly there. So no, it's a really good gig. I really enjoy it.
It is a good gig for where you're at
Mhm.
now. And yeah, I'm glad you found the Twins because I knew you would be running something, but I didn't establish concerts in my mind. Too.
Yeah.
That would be so exciting.
So and the Twins this summer are hosting this, or the Target Field is hosting the Savannah Bananas, which is a very big baseball thing.
Yes, they just signed a girl.
Wow.
I know.
I
think she's not the first. I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. But you'll find out.
But I'll find out. But I hope, because it's at Target Field, and I think I'm technically an employer of Target Field and not the Twins. It's weird. There's like some weird asterisk about like who I'm.
Who owns you?
Who owns me as a person? Yeah, because of just the way sports and whatever. But I think I had the opportunity to maybe work that game, and since I do the job of like me and two other people do my job with graphics and stuff using expression. I think there is a decent chance that I could work those games.
Yes. Wonderful. Are you going to have to build the graphics, or will they come with their own graphics?
I think they would come with their own graphics, and I would just present them or do them or do the show with it. Yeah.
Sure.
Because I have a buddy who has done the Savannah Bananas at the St. Paul Saints when they were here last summer.
Oh.
And he did, like he said, their show for them Saints was just cut back a little bit because they come in with so much of their own gear and their own trucks, and their show is so different than normal baseball because they play baseball but fun.
Right.
So I've like done a little bit of research about that just because I was like, I don't know, I'm curious and stuff. So I asked my boss at Twins before I left too. I said, like, what are the odds like people will work these Savannah Banana games? He's like, there will be a small crew.
Perfect.
That's kind of all he said, and I was
wink.
like, wink.
Wink.
Yeah.
And guess what? I've been researching.
And I've been looking it up.
Just so you know.
Just so you know. I know about these
Did you
bananas.
know there's a woman on the team now?
Yeah.
And I did.
Because I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big deal.
Her name is Savannah.
Her name is Mrs. Banana.
Yeah.
Savannah Banana.
Yeah.
That's what they call her. Mrs. B.
Oh my God. Mrs.
Miss B. If we could go either way.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh my gosh. This is reminding me, I'm planning your future for you right now, actually, of when we toured the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we just met with the guy who was, so we were touring the NFL specific facilities, and we saw the turf down below, right? And we sat down with this guy, and he was like, I don't even remember his name. I've tried to find him, and I just can't.
I probably have photos of him.
Yeah. So, and he was like, yeah, I built this stadium. I built the Chelsea Stadium. I built this stadium.
Oh,
built
yes.
in Manchester. Like, no, I don't even know what his accent was like. But I'm like, how did we get a meeting with this man? First of all, St. Thomas's London business semester.
Yes.
And I'm like, you need to go chat him up.
I think I did. Probably.
Yeah, you probably did. But I'm like, LinkedIn, just call Taylor up and be like, hey, I'm your guy. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, best stadium and fan experience in the world. I got it.
Yes.
I got it. No problem.
Oh, that was really cool. Especially from my perspective of being a huge soccer fan and then seeing like the NFL stuff, because they show the time lapse every year of like, oh, look, we pulled the soccer field apart. Whoa, the NFL field, come out, man. But seeing that in person and being like the logistics behind that is unreal. So have you seen maybe I showed you the clips of the Real Madrid stadium and how their field comes apart?
No.
So the Tottenham field comes apart in sections like this and breaks off and then slides out. The Real Madrid in Madrid, Spain comes out and then goes down an elevator. And then comes out and then goes down an elevator. So it breaks into like 6 or 8 pieces, and then it goes down into an elevator piece, and then the NFL turf comes over top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you should find a video of it. It's really, really cool.
I probably will, because I know Tottenham was split into 6 pieces too, and they keep that soccer pitch is real grass.
Real grass.
And they have the fanciest shit underneath there. It's like a garage. They park it in the garage.
They park it in the garage. I think they literally park it in the garage because it's like when we were there, we saw cars and stuff were in the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have these like state of the art sun lamps to keep their Real grass turf.
Yeah.
Nice. Jealous.
The pitch must be perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could be running that, Casey.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to do that. No. That's like groundwork maintenance stuff.
No,
That's not
no.
that's not cameras pointing at technology
No,
and stuff.
You're right. Not the grass itself, but like
The sun lamps?
The Tottenham
Hotspur
Hotspur
Stadium.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Come
Yeah.
on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Hotspur. It's like a bird, right?
Yes.
Knew it.
It's a bird of some kind.
Knew it. It's a spur.
It's a spur.
It's a hot spur.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds way worse in our accent. Hotspur.
Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Exactly.
We're going to see the Spurs game this
Exactly.
weekend. No, I'm not talking about San Antonio.
San Antonio.
I was at that game, the Timberwolves game against San Antonio Spurs on Sunday. Did you see that one or no?
No.
No,
What
we
happened?
were down the whole game, and then we brought it back at the end. It was one of the most unreal fan experiences I've been at in a long time.
Really?
That stadium was so loud.
And you've been to like a million bajillion games.
A million
of things.
bajillion games.
Yeah.
Yes, at least for non-soccer, like football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
Mhm.
That was one of the best fan experiences I've had in a long time.
Wow. And it was here.
Here at Target Center, yeah, it was on a couple days ago, yeah,
Wonderful.
Mhm.
And we won.
and we won.
Yes. that
Spurs started on a 16-0 run.
helps.
Anthony Edwards was like, can't have it with these guys anymore.
He would not allow it.
He would not allow it.
And
And then that
Oh.
and then that bum Rudy Gobert, that French bum,
Oh.
hate that guy.
is he
I think-
on our team still?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think he was saying French slurs to that Wemby guy.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
I wish I heard on my. I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
That Wemby guy, freak. He is
Oh,
so tall. His arms, they're like too long for a
Yeah.
human man.
I have never heard of this guy before, but he's literally been on my For You page lately because it'll be like a person of this size should not be able to bend like this.
No. And when he runs,
he like touches his toes.
and when he runs, he looks like he's like time is moving slow because his limbs are so long. It's like boom, 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 boom.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, he should be studied. He
Yeah.
probably is.
Hmm.
Sorry.
And he's like,
That's
and he's younger than us. He's
No.
20. He just turned 22. His birthday was earlier like this
Oh
month.
my god.
Yeah.
I take back my comment because it's weird, but like for the athletic ability and for the reasons we're talking about, of like he's just built different.
He is just literally assembled differently
I am
compared to other
sure
humans.
It's gonna be like Michael Phelps, where they're like, oh, he has this weird lung thing where his lung capacity's bigger.
Just bigger, yeah.
Okay.
Like this guy just has long bones.
Yeah.
His
Or
bones
like
are long.
his ankles are flexible.
His ankles are
I
flexible.
don't know. I forget what
Mhm.
their study concluded on
Well,
Michael Phelps.
What's funny about some of those super tall guys is when you look at them, they look like stick people because their bones are so long and their muscles can't like build just because they
Mhm.
have to stretch them so much. And so his legs like look like a twig. I can just go twink.
Yes. I like to comment on that
Yeah.
often when I'm
Mhm.
watching sports. Like he's so small, and then and then in person I'd be like,
Whoa. And his
What?
hands like the size of your face.
oh yeah, especially with football.
Oh my gosh, football players.
You've got a running back next to wide receivers and linebackers, and
Mhm.
you're just like short king, and then he's like 6'2", and you're like, oh.
Or like big man touchdowns when like an O-line or D-line man like recovers a ball or something and he starts running. Like, that's just a train that can't stop.
Yeah. There have been a couple
Yeah.
awesome big man touchdowns
Mhm.
this year, and I live for it.
Yes.
And I live for it, and they deserve it. Remember when we went to Belfast?
Belfast, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the Game of Thrones one?
Yes.
That was the Airbnb where we had like 10 people. No, it was more than 10.
It was 11 people
in
in
like
a
an 8-person Airbnb.
Yeah.
For 1 or 2 nights.
2 nights, and there was no carpet or anything. It was tile.
Mhm.
We had people sleeping on the tile.
Yep.
And they can be pat on the back for that. But we were students. We paid a good price.
We did.
And that tour was phenomenal.
Mhm.
I really, really enjoyed myself.
As someone who's never watched Game of Thrones and probably won't for a little bit,
Mhm.
still, it was cool. I liked seeing that.
Okay, good.
Yes.
And so for reference, we went to Belfast, group of 11 of us, and we booked this Game of Thrones tour that's like, you're on a bus. It was only 45 pounds, which is like 60
Yeah.
bucks. And it's a 12-hour tour, and all of the tour guides at this company were extras on Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
We were supposed to go on the Giant's Causeway one to see Giant's Causeway,
Yes.
but that
sure.
tour guide was sick or something.
Mhm.
So we ended up going on the Winterfell tour.
Yes.
that brought us into the woods.
Into the woods.
And we saw where they found the direwolf pups and all these cool things. We got to put on the like Jon Snow cape.
We had real swords.
Real swords.
I just remember that now. Real swords, shields.
Yeah.
There was one other weird weapon-y prompt, but I can't remember what it is. I do have photos of those too, but I won't pull my phone out.
No, those are some of the nerdy. That's some of the biggest nerding I've ever done in my life.
I remember
but
Jack
10 out of 10.
Foss. Jack Foss was singing his sword good.
Yeah.
You probably won't watch this ever, but I remember it, Jack. I remember you swinging good.
He would. He would. He was feeling it.
He was feeling it. Yes.
It is time to get into media for us because
Media.
that's just what we do.
Yes.
Like normally I save it for the end, but like, come on now. This is what we do. And the first thing I think we need to get into is Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Oh my goodness.
Conformity Gate. Have we even talked about that? I don't think we have.
No.
We were texting. We've been texting about the Stranger Things.
We did right as it was done because we're
Mhm.
obviously watching the minute it comes out.
Yes, 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
New Year's Eve.
Very important. And I will say, my first viewing experience, I thought after Volume 2 that spoilers coming, obviously.
Womp, womp, womp,
if you
womp.
have not
Spoilers.
seen-
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it yet, you're living in a brick wall.
Yeah.
Behind everything.
You're living in the wallpaper.
Or you don't care about it. And that's okay.
It is.
It's upsetting, but it's okay, technically. It'll
It's
be
fine.
okay.
And you know what? I need to preface, I have not watched the documentary tonight. Or yet. We're going to tonight.
Okay. I've seen clips and things about it
Yes.
on the media
Yes.
platforms.
And I heard it just makes it worse.
Yeah.
So, first off, Volume 2, I haven't talked about it on here yet.
Mhm.
So terrible.
Yep.
So terrible.
Poopy dog, garbage shit.
Who was writing this?
Yeah.
Where was the thought process? What was with the time goo? What was with the ring Jonathan had?
Mhm.
What was with Holly
The
being
time
the
goo?
main
That's
character?
what you call it?
That's what I call it.
That's really funny. I just call it that I was melting plastic, but I was like, these walls can't be plastic because it's a real building.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's not paint.
No.
It's the
Time goo.
because of the chaotic. No, what is it? I always get this wrong. It's not chaotic. The energy.
The energy ball.
thing.
Oh no, what do they call it? Dustin had an awesome name for it. Something chaotic energy.
Anyways.
That's how bad Volume 2 was.
Yeah, that we can't remember. We don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It was all exposition. I think I'm using that word wrong, but it was all.
What I kept telling my friends is it felt like every episode was missing 15 minutes of extra content.
Yes.
That would like connect a few more dots or give us
Oh
more
my God.
context of things of like why they were doing this or going to that or giving us more backstory and stuff like clearly season 4 left people in the dust because every episode was a movie, which is fine. But if you're going to do that, then continue to do that because then it gives us more things to watch and enjoy as someone who enjoys the story in the world of Stranger Things. Don't just keep cutting and being like, oh, we need to wrap her up. We need to get this done quick and get this out of here.
Yes.
Especially if you're building it up as Volume 1, Volume 2, finale. Got to do the big one.
Correct.
And the finale was 2 hours long, which is a movie. It was rumored to be 3. And they've said that in the documentary, I think. I think I saw something about that. It was going to be 3, and they cut to 2 hours and like 8-9 minutes or something like that.
Shame.
Yes, very upsetting.
Shame. Because they just, I mean, I can't even, there are too many plot points at this point in my mind that I can't even list them all for you right now. One of the main being Vicky and Robin, we never see again.
Mhm.
Like, Vicky had her big kids moment with Jonathan, Steve, and Nancy on the roof. The 4 big kids.
You say Vicky or Robin?
Sorry, Robin.
Robin,
Oops.
okay.
Robin. They're both like kind of ginger-ish. My bad. My bad, Angela, don't kill me.
No.
But like that wasn't even satisfying amongst
Nope.
the 4 of them.
It was
to
weird,
me.
honestly, because Steve was like, guys, we got to come back together. And everyone's like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
We're going to go our separate ways now.
Yeah. They're like, oh, but we can go film Jonathan's movie
In his weird uncle's basement
house.
in like Philadelphia or whatever.
What are we doing?
Like, grow up. Let's go find more monsters.
No one cares. Nancy just looking all gay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
unless she's gonna end up that way, I don't care.
And then Robin has super long hair, and it looks like she's actually living in the 2010s instead of like the late 80s now. I
Yeah.
thought that was kind of odd.
Yeah, but she wasn't with Vicky and didn't mention Vicky
Nope.
anywhere either in her future.
Yep.
So I'm like, that's fine if Vicky wasn't the one, but they didn't even mention. I kind of, or even if they were sitting at a table in the background at Enzo's when Hopper and Joyce got married.
That'd be
'Cause
cute. I would
That
like
was
that
her
a lot.
big promise. She was
Yeah.
like, I'm taking you to Enzo's. I'm taking you to Enzo's. To like make connected to Joyce and Hop. They should have just been sitting there. And like, yay.
You know what my favorite plot hole is?
Please.
Is how the army just lets them go.
Yeah.
Yep. They're like, oh, I guess you've actually committed no crimes. You haven't killed a bunch of people before. You haven't trespassed any properties. We're just gonna let you go. And Hop, someone who's been registered dead for the last year and a half, you could just be the chief of police.
Yeah.
Yep, you're the chief of police again. Here you go. Here's the city.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go to some magic town in New York that was like the original like
Name of
the show,
pilot.
which is cool.
Yeah.
You want to go there now? You can do that, I guess. I guess you can go do that
Yeah.
now.
Dr. K, Papa's twin. Did they have to make her look exactly the same?
You know who she also plays?
Ooh.
She's Sarah Connor in The Terminator.
Huh.
There's the same actress, yes.
The more you know.
The more you know.
The Terminator.
Which is very funny because there was a Terminator reboot. I think Terminator Dark Fate. You can cut that if I'm
Sure.
wrong. It came out like a late 2010s. She plays the exact same role almost. Or she's like Sarah Connor. She's like, we gotta stop the Terminators.
Yeah.
Bow,
Elle
bow,
is the
bow, bow, bow.
Terminator.
Yeah.
That's the connection.
Wow.
No, you're right.
Mhm.
And they're like, Ella's dead.
Ella's dead. Well,
Hey, but what
but we don't know because Mike had that awesome story.
I wish they. I'm sorry.
Do you believe his awesome story? Do you think it's a real story? Or do you think it's all fake?
No, I think it's totally real
You
because.
think it's totally real?
Yes, because
But there's only 2 waterfalls, not 3, like she said.
there was a tiny little one. I feel like
Cope.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I thought she was gonna either show up in that basement and be like, "Haha, I'm alive, guys."
Kind of looking through the window like she did like a few seasons, 2
Yes,
seasons
to
ago.
tie it back to how she disappeared a couple other times or was in hiding a couple other times, or just have her be dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know it's an epic, it's an adventure. Like it was supposed to be like your D&D where the dice rolled and you did it, huzzah! But like it was not. We were expecting this massacre.
I was expecting at least one main character to die, and that's technically
Just
not
one.
true.
Yeah.
I don't count 8, whatever her name is. I can't remember her name right now.
Collie.
I don't. She doesn't count.
I know.
I wanted a Steve death or a Dustin death or like Jonathan or Nancy. If one of those 4 died, I'd been like, whoa,
Yes.
nice. All right, drama.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been
town.
crazy.
I don't think they could have done it to Steve because that would be Eddie or
That's true.
3 teenage boys.
Because then Dustin would have
in the
killed
same
himself.
role.
Yeah.
3 times in a row.
Mhm.
I did like that Jonathan caught him off the tower.
That was sick.
That was sweet.
That was sweet.
What else is Jonathan good for? Also,
Not for Nancy.
Joyce doesn't give a shit about
No,
Jonathan.
no.
She did not talk to him. She did not have one single dialogue between her
Nope.
older son.
She felt like an afterthought in this season too.
Yes!
She was like kind of like, Will, I'm holding you back, and they're like, oh, Will, you're super strong. All right, you can go do whatever you want, and I want to cut Vecna's fucking head off.
Yeah, that was awesome. She was like, "Where's your coat, sweetie?"
I'm not cold.
And then she's in the abyss.
And then she's just there with them all, yeah. And when Will's on all 4s fighting them all, what's Joyce gonna do?
Yeah.
I know there's no Demogorgons in the abyss because apparently that's
Right.
too much for the abyss because they fought them too much. They talk about that in the documentary right now.
Okay.
I've seen some things about it, but like, you can't do shit with that axe, Joyce. You took him like 10 swings to cut his head off, and I know he's a strong guy.
Yeah.
But he's also lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He looked snatched.
He did body tea.
Body tea.
Vecna's body tea.
But he was also stuck in the middle of a giant pillar, like a giant tooth-looking bone thing.
Oh yeah.
That was weird. But that whole fight was weird. I didn't like any of that. I hated. I didn't like that the first hour was the thing, and then the last hour of the final episode was all epilogue.
Yeah.
Like,
The part of the monster I liked was that this became the physical culmination
Yeah.
of the mind flare. That was awesome. We were shook.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that Mind Flayer looked better or worse than the season 3 Mind Flayer in the mall? I know you're a season 3, not a hater, but disliker.
Yeah, it's my least favorite.
Yes.
I really hated the exploding rats gooiness of that one,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the scale of it, I wasn't really looking at the detail.
Okay.
I was just like, oh, that's a big monster.
Yeah.
Whereas I suppose the quality of this smaller, squishy, well-lit guy
Mm-hmm.
was like, ugh.
I think I personally like the season 3 one because it's like I know where he comes from of the rats and stuff, and it's like
Fair.
ew, gross. But it's also like to put it in a mall and have that kind of scale where like Mind Flayer season 5 is like he's in like New Mexico desert or something like that. They're just running around with a giant blue screen. It's like not that cool. And with like Nancy walk him down Wheeler out there,
Mhm.
like if she can just one shot him and take him by herself, like
Yeah.
come on, guys. Yeah. She didn't reload the gun right. Did you see that clip?
No.
She like pulls the top of the gun instead of like an actual like reload part. And I'm like,
They were like, and reload.
and
She's
reload.
like,
Bop,
right?
boop, beep, bop, boop, bop, beep, bow, meow, meow, meow.
Serious. No, and then the other part was she was like, or they were like, we'll take him from the top of these cliffs.
And then 2 seconds later on the top of the cliffs. Yeah.
It's like, unless they brought their jetpacks.
There's a comically large ladder behind all the rocks over there that they forgot about.
Yeah. Nancy's actually running for 45 minutes while they climb.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm glad it's over. Yeah. I think they wrapped it up nicely.
Yes.
It's just like I was wanting more.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was more there that I could like enjoy and be excited about. Yeah. And then I was just kind of like,
I know. Yeah. I will say, like, with how bad Volume 2 was, I thought there was no hope at all for the finale. Mm-hmm. Zero. But I did immensely enjoy my finale viewing experience.
Yes.
I ignored all the plot holes and was just like, this is 10 years coming to an end. So there were certainly tears. We did have champagne, so that probably helped. Because it was New Year's Eve, of course. And then, I mean, that's how I feel.
So I remember we talked about too trying to go see it in theaters. How disappointing would it have been to see that in theater?
Yes. Honestly.
That would have been one of the first times in a long time I would have walked out of the theater and been like, that was a waste of my money. I could have just watched this at home.
Yeah, because it would have been like $25.
Yeah. Well, did you hear though that Netflix gave all the profits and revenue to the theaters because there was some weird thing about it being a show and not a movie, and this was a special. I was like, that's cool. I like that.
I did not hear that.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
Look it up on the internet.
They're just trying to make good as they try and seal this HBO deal.
Yep. Yeah.
They're like, we'll give you the theaters one last time, and then we'll shut them down.
Shut them down. Kill them all.
Probably. Oh my God. All right. Well, besides Stranger Things, that's done forever now. What else have you been watching?
Well, I just started. Well, not just started. About a month ago, I started watching Breaking Bad for the very first time. Which, as someone who's worked in media and done media, is like a show I get recommended a lot. Like, you should watch this. And I started watching it because of Pluribus on Apple. Have you watched that?
Yes. Same creator. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, I just lied to you. I have not seen it.
Oh my gosh. There's even lesbians in the show. Did you know?
Oh, I'm sold.
Sold. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I'll watch.
Yeah. No, Pluribus, phenomenal. I think it is so good. I said it was the best show I've seen since Severance.
Okay.
I loved Severance.
I know you did. And is it easier to follow than Severance?
I will say yes, but there is, if you consume media as a normie, some normies hated the show because the plot was so slow and some episodes had very little dialogue. But as someone who's made media and consumed a lot of different types of media before, I thought it was really good. I thought it was really cool and really unique storytelling. But now watching Breaking Bad, I can see where Vince gets all of his like ideas from. I could see it was a very Vince inspired show with like shot types and how he tells the story and this, that, and the other.
Good.
Yes.
That will take a lot of willpower for me in this attention span era I'm in.
Only specifically episode 7 of 9.
Where they're just walking the whole time?
It's like just walk. Yep.
I've heard of this.
Yes.
I heard about that.
I think it's called The Gap, the episode is, but it's poorly rated on a lot of platforms and stuff, and it's probably the worst of the season, but it's like one of the best. It is so well shot and so well told. I think it's very good.
Okay, maybe I'll give it a try. I
Yes.
did not continue with Severance because I don't like the full mindfuck type of shows.
Mhm.
I don't want to think about my brain being split.
Yeah, work in home.
The work is my home here.
Work is home.
And I never leave. So
Yes. My work is at home too because everything's on the computer, so I can just remote into everything.
so true.
I think about work too much, but that's okay.
Because you care.
Yeah, I care.
But one day, you'll get out of there.
I'll get out of there. I have to.
Yeah.
Something was going to happen.
You must.
I must.
You must walk the path.
But yeah, me. Yeah, Breaking Bad I've been watching. Then
Mhm.
I'm going to watch Better Call Saul after because that's what everyone says you have to do.
That was a little more silly, goofy.
Yeah, and I had some people tell me like to stop watching Breaking Bad at a certain point and then just start watching Better Call Saul, and I was like, no, I've already watched enough where I like know who Saul is,
Yes.
and I'm like, I don't want to like forget about this storyline and go watch a different storyline about this like kind of side main character and stuff. So
Right. That's fair.
But yeah.
I got to season 3 Breaking Bad because it was too stressful.
Oh my gosh.
I had to stop.
So you left off. Spoilers again. Whatever. The show's been out forever. So you left off where like Skylar, the wife, was hooking up with Ted, the guy working at the.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she had no regrets because he was so miserable. Her
Yes.
husband.
Yeah. And then her character totally changes in season 4, and I hate her character. Her character is so weird.
Yeah.
They kind of like it's just like they like forgot about her, and then they're like, oh, she's doing this now, and they don't give like any explanation.
Sure.
And the episode I just watched before coming here, they start getting into it a tiny little bit. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's all the way back.
Hope so.
I hope, yes. But no, I think it's a really fun show, especially being in like the late 2000s, early 2010s. Yeah.
Well, it's important to support the sciences.
Yes.
And that's what's happening in that show.
Yes, a lot of science in that
A
show.
lot of
A lot of
science.
really good science.
That's for sure.
Mhm.
Bill Nye, where you at?
Yes.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the other thing that we were going to talk about is the movie Neja.
Neja, yeah.
Neja. Saying it wrong. We watched it with. Okay, so these Neja 1 and 2.
Yes. It's a Chinese animated film.
Mm-hmm.
Neja 2 is the highest grossing animated film of all time at like
Ever.
2 point something billion dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Zootopia 2 just passed Frozen for Disney's highest grossing animated film at like 1.6
$6
billion.
Yeah.
Highest grossing all time is it still Endgame at like 2.9?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it is. It's either Endgame or it's Avatar when it was re-released, and then they're like, haha, we passed Endgame.
Right.
But Endgame's getting
Cheaters.
re-released soon too because you're getting ready for Doomsday. Yada yada.
Ooh.
But Neja 2, yes, grossed a shit ton of money.
Yeah. And what did you think of them?
I thought they were for what and I've seen anime, Japanese, Chinese, all that kind of stuff. It's good. I enjoy a lot of it. Neja is CG animated, meaning it's 3D, not 2D, which is different. And I thought it was like too smooth.
Yeah.
Like everything, like all the motions and stuff were like too good.
He looked like jelly.
He looked like jelly, yeah.
And
it's
there is
like
a point when he is jelly.
yes, that is. Yeah, I forgot about that. But it's like, did you watch it subbed or dubbed?
We watched the first one subtitle in the
Okay.
Chinese dialogue. The second one was not available with the Chinese dialogue unless you paid for it on Prime or something.
Okay, so you watched that one dubbed.
Yes.
Okay, was that on Peacock? Maybe I think it is.
HBO.
Or HBO. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I watched them both subbed. That's how I prefer it. Most of the shows I watch, sometimes I want to just like turn on a show and just kind of let it be in the background or whatever. I'm like, whatever. But yeah, it's just like weird. It was really well done.
Yeah.
I thought it was really pretty. I thought the story
Yes.
was really cool and kind of relating to the history of it all. Yeah, just like, I don't know. Fun to watch once. Probably won't ever watch them again.
This is true. The reason I was watching was because I don't watch international films very often.
Mhm.
It's good to expand your horizons. And I was like, why is this the movie that's grossed 2 point some billion?
Yes.
And I do think it is beautiful.
Mhm.
The animation and the settings. Again, it wasn't for me because it was just like war the whole time in the second one.
It was war. But it's also like kind of a kid's movie. Like I think it's rated
Yeah.
PG. So like
Yeah.
they have a market for a lot more younger people.
Mhm.
And for something like that where it's like action-y, but for the kids are like, wow, whoa.
Right. A lot of fart jokes.
Lot of fart jokes.
So
A
many.
lot of fart jokes.
And fat people jokes.
And as me as a fart joke enjoyer, It hit
Perfect.
the spot.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad.
Hmm.
The reason I think that second one did so well is because it was marketed to the US and Chinese markets.
Yes, I remember
A24 was a producer
they were.
of the second one.
Whoa.
Yes, Michelle Yeoh voiced the mom.
Oh yes, she did.
Yes.
There's a guy I know. If anyone's watched Smosh on YouTube, Damien Haas is a voice actor. He was in that for
I've
the
not
U.S.
seen
English class. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that was in theaters for like a couple weeks. They typically do that for a lot of like international animated films. Like, yeah, I was even seen it yet, but Demon Slayer,
Mm-mm.
Infinity Castle Part 1. It was up for a Golden Globe.
Shoot.
Lost to K-pop Demon Hunters, but it's okay.
Of course.
But that was like it's the start of like the final arc of Demon Slayer, which is one of the best well-known like manga in Japan and stuff. And their anime is really highly guarded, or highly rated, not guarded, highly rated. And this movie is like in theaters for probably a month, which is a long stand, I think, for a Japanese animated film, as well as Chainsaw Man.
In a U.S. market, yeah.
In a U.S. market, yes. And
Yeah.
then Chainsaw Man came out in October, and that was also really, really highly rated. I saw both of those in theaters, and they were really good. I highly recommend.
Okay, period. And you need to watch Blue Eye Samurai.
Blue Eye Samurai.
If you have
That's on
not.
Netflix.
Yes, it's on Netflix.
Yes.
Also gorgeous.
Mhm.
Couldn't tell you like the style or the name or anything about it. But thoroughly enjoyed because I don't watch animated things very often. But Sav put me on that. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed if you want action and something that's still stylistically beautiful.
No, I think I rewatched some episodes coming out of this again, and I watched the one with Spencer you had, and he talked about animated stuff, and I kind of agree with him where it's like animation is like not a genre. Like we talked about, I think you guys talked about genres and animation stuff, and I think animation is its own separate category of like movies and content because it's so many different styles of animation and like one style over another. Oh, another film, 100 Meters on Netflix.
Okay.
It just came out. It's about running. It's about track and field, which sounds incredibly boring, but the animation style makes that movie so unique. There's a 3.5 minute 3.5 minute scene that is like treated as like a one shot, where it's like from a perspective of one camera, and it pulls out as like they get ready for the race, and kind of like the camera like position moves around throughout the whole scene and never technically cuts, but since it's animated, it's just thousands of drawings layered over and over again.
Wow.
And it's like rotoscoping, which is a different style of thing. I don't want to get into the detail to like say something wrong order, but it's really unique and really different, and it looks
sizing when you're doing a one cut. That's rotoscoping, right?
Yes, probably.
Okay.
But it is an unbelievable shot. Like if you just watch that part, like I'm happy.
Perfect.
Like
100 yards.
100 meters.
Meters. Oh, I Americanized it. Oh God.
But yeah, that also came out on New Year's Eve. So I watched that, and then I took a few hour break, and then I watched Stranger Things.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, animation, really cool. It's so different too, because you can do so many things with it, where if it's like a regular camera like this, you can kind of only get so far until you have to like incorporate computers, which is just animation.
Yeah. Right.
Avatar Blue People, that's just an animated film almost.
Yeah.
I dare say it.
Let me tell you, these cameras are difficult enough.
Yes.
I don't want anything to do with those.
No.
So if you're asking me to animate something?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hell no.
I stopped after our 10-hour Adobe After Effects training. That was enough for me.
Yep. Enough text on moving screen. That's where she stops.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could click here, type something in, maybe resize it.
Maybe. Whoa.
Maybe.
Will it fade on and off?
No.
Nope. Bop, bop.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's fun. That's good though.
Yeah. Someday I'll monetize this and pay an editor. But until that, this is what we're rocking.
So what so you asked me, you watched Neza, what other media have you consumed recently?
Oh my gosh. I think I brought this up recently, but I've been watching The West Wing.
Yep. Politics show.
Yeah. It's nice to see people actually, debating things in an educated way.
Yep.
With no anger behind it. I mean, sometimes of course there's anger behind it, but it's like in a cordial way.
And not like immediately going to the internet and saying something about it too. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, it's been pretty much doom scrolling about the state of the world.
Yeah. You want to know my favorite? Well, I shouldn't say favorite. You know what a funny clip I saw about it though is? Did you see this one where he's walking on the ice and he slips in his gun truck?
Yes. And everyone's cheering.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh,
Ice
that
on
clip
Ice
is-
crime. I've
Oh
seen
my
that.
gosh.
So
like,
good.
I love the quote retweets of it about how like people are just gonna like how people fake but spin it into the sense of like Minnesota didn't salt their roads and now they're trying to kill the ICE agents. I'm
Are
like,
you serious?
no, guys, yeah, like let's be real. Come on.
No, St. Paul and Minneapolis just don't give a shit to
Nope.
do that any year.
Yes, it's been weird this year too with the weather. It's
Mhm.
like rain. Well, it's happening right now.
Mhm.
It's just been a warm spot, and now it's gonna rain and snow a ton and get really, really cold. So everything that's been like wet on the roads is just gonna freeze over with ice, and then like roads are gonna suck, and people are gonna get stupider at driving.
No, it's awful.
Mhm.
The other thing that I'm going to watch is the Stranger Things documentary.
Yes.
And I'm scared because people just said it made it worse.
Yeah.
So
Do you want any, not spoilers, but any things you want to know anything I've seen about it or no? To go in with a fresh mind.
the one TikTok that I did see was it was a shot of one of the Duffer Brothers working on his computer. Chat GPT tab open.
Yep.
I don't give a
because chat's helping him.
chat motherfucking G. Oh, we didn't even talk about his coming out scene.
No, we did not.
Ready? Let's do it. And me.
Mike Wheeler.
You're gay?
You're gay?
Oh, you had a crush on me?
Well, you should have said something.
And then he goes, "Oh, Max." And he
Yeah. Max is like, I can't stand up, dumbass. I'm in a wheelchair. You gotta come and hug me. I'm not moving.
Oh my god! It was
another
so
plot
bad.
hole. Another plot hole. Max is totally blind at the end of season 4.
Yeah.
Her eyes are definitely blind. They got the
Can't
things in them,
see.
cataracts, whatever. She's in a coma. They're not gonna just do that to her in hopes that she wakes up.
Right.
They gotta get like her permission or something like that. And I know it's the 80s and they did some wacky shit. But like, come on, guys.
That's true. But was it cataracts or was it like Vecna's glossiness?
Then
Like,
tell
was
us it's
she-
Vecna's glossiness. Don't tell me she's
True.
blind. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one I thought was
Because
weird.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then the Vicky being the one to push her around that whole episode,
Mm-hmm.
and then she was like, "This makes me hungry.
Yeah.
When I'm nervous, I get hungry."
I need
Like,
the munchies. Do you need the munchies?
Oh, the munchies. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is that? Was ChatGPT.
Yep.
Had to have been.
Yeah. And chat said, we only need 1 hour to fight the big mind flayer monster. We need 1 hour for epilogue, guys.
Oh my god. Yes.
Hey, what are their names? Duffer Brothers?
Ross and Matt?
Sure.
Matthew?
That sounds right.
I think Matt and Ross.
Chat goes, hey, Ross and Matthew. I think your finale could use some work. What if we cut 1 hour of content? What if we added a mystery scene where Mike and Hop are sitting at this statue and Hop is now the chief of police? That sounds good, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh my gosh, yes. Whoa.
Whoa, I never thought about
I
that.
never thought about that. Wow.
He would be at the monument.
The monument with all the awesome names on it of all the people who died because of the big X on the ground.
Yeah, all these people who died, but none of our
because
people.
of the crazy earthquake in the Midwest.
Yeah, the plates where the plates are
The plates
hot.
are hot.
They're shifted.
The shifting plates, yeah. How do you even cover that? Like that's another thing. Like the end of season 4 was like, whoa, like this is fucked.
Yeah.
What's going on here? And then season 5 is like, yeah, we covered it all with giant metal plates.
Wait, that's why they had to let Mr. Clark in on it, because he would have been educating the people.
That
He would have been like, this doesn't make any sense. You guys.
That is one of my favorite things about the season is them wrapping in Mr. Clark, and he's just kind of like all about it.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, this is sick ass shit.
Yeah. Okay, but then they, yes, good for Mr. Clark, bad for Erica. Erica had like 5 lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing her nerdy shit, but like that didn't fit her
Mm-hmm.
either, as she had evolved as an actress.
Yeah.
Priya?
I don't know if I've seen her in
Oh, okay,
anything
cool.
else other than this.
Not yet, I don't
Yeah.
think.
She's got the Noah Schnapp treatment where she's just like, yep, here's your show.
Perfect. Residuals for life. Hope so.
Yeah. You know who I do wish success for? Delightful Derek.
Delightful Derek.
Delightful Derek.
Yes, he's the only reason I'll accept Holly as one of the main characters, because we got Delightful Derek.
Suck
He's
my
so-
fat one.
And the fact that his parents are just still in the barn tied up.
Yep, they're still in the barn. Canonically, that has to be true.
Yeah.
We haven't seen them anywhere else.
Yep.
They have to be in the barn.
Who let them out?
Yeah.
If they did.
Well, Erica hates that bitch.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is. Tina. Fuck Tina. We hate her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat your damn pie, Tina.
Oh my God.
And Derek's like, okay, I'll have seconds. But Derek's so good for us because then he woke up with the pie and then we had to bring him in on the big secret.
Yeah, and how does Tina not get stabbed in the neck by her best friend and then like report this to? Well, I guess she would be reporting it to chief of police.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
So they actually did think about that.
They did think about it. Congrats.
Oh my God, we could go on about this for so entirely long.
Is this time? Are you calling time?
It might be.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding.
Yep.
So you're just going to have to come back again.
I guess so.
Yep.
In another year, in like 9 months.
Yeah, we'll see where we're at. I won't be in here, unfortunately.
Oh.
Setup will be somewhere else.
Wow. Good thing is it's all mobile setup. Yeah. You can take it anywhere.
Just the little chairs.
Just these little chairs.
Just my little...
And all these guys here with us.
Yes, my plant.
And your plant.
Looks pretty good, huh?
This bump.
Yeah. Should probably name it.
Yeah.
Drop what you think the plant should be named in the comments.
In the comments.
Like and subscribe.
Next episode, she'll choose a plant name. I won't be here, but she will choose it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll drop it in the next episode. So you have to come back.
Yep.
Next week.
Yep.
Okay.
And stick around for the super bonus episode on the Patreon. What?
Oh, shit. I tried to set that up, but I haven't.
Where we talk about another 3 hours of Stranger Things.
We could.
We could.
Maybe Patreon will just be picking apart every Stranger Things episode
one by one
from the beginning.
We could do like a live watch and you just commentate over the whole episode.
Ooh, I would be so good at that.
That would be really good.
Wow, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stay tuned for the Patreon. Thanks, Casey.
Bye. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yay. What a treat having the Media Man back on. This episode was very full circle for me. I am just about to the 2-year mark of working on this show. Okay, this is about the time when I would have been recording my first episodes ever 2 years ago. So it's very exciting. I'm recording this near Valentine's Day, and I just wanted to say thank you all so much for those of you who listen, for those of you who subscribe, and those who follow. And those who don't, go do so. Please go follow, go subscribe, and share with your friends because I'm excited to keep telling their stories. And finally, of course, visit the link in my bio on ways to support Minneapolis and your neighbors.